Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thomas Cousins here from Urban X in Paddington. Just a quick update on everything that's going on in the real estate market at the moment. I see every real estate agency in Brisbane's put out their this is what we're doing instead of handshaking policy, and I know you've all just been sitting around wondering, what's Thomas going to do instead of handshaking? So I've decided that I'm going to run with the finger guns. So if you come into contact with me at an open home, it's going to be pew pew with the sound effects. Anyway, just kidding, that all aside, what's happening in the real estate market at the moment is there are still buyers and there are still sellers out there. So our agency has seen 235 buyer groups through our open homes this month alone. We've seen 24 new properties come onto the market and 12 sales. So that's one every 2 days, or over one every 2 days at the moment. We had an open home on Saturday just gone that had 44 groups through. That's enough to be banned as a mass gathering at the moment. So I wanted to talk about what are the options for those concerned, and the concerns are real. So I'm making light of it, but it's obviously it's a thing, and we need to be cautious of it. And everybody, I'm in self-isolation here in the office, but we need to be careful about how we're interacting. So the options that you've got as a home buyer are there are virtual tours available. Quite often when I've got a listing for sale and it's come to the market and it's new, I'll do a wander through with a live video. Sometimes I do a video that I can then send to a purchaser if they don't want to come through initially. Open homes can go for a little bit longer, so instead of it being a half an hour, you could make it an hour open home, and that way not everybody has to kind of come through at once, so you can stagger that a little bit. You can have a Skype tour of a property. So there are so many different options for people who are ready to buy. So there's been a bit of a transfer of who is ready to buy and who is ready to sell. Some people who were looking to sell immediately to do a little bit of a flip on a renovation they've done but don't necessarily need to sell now. I've seen some of them push their plans back a little bit towards the end of the year, and some people who were planning on selling at the end of the year, I've seen them bring their plans forward because they want to take advantage of the undersupply that we've still got at the moment. So plenty still going on in the market, just a little bit of a shift in who's selling, right? So who's buying? There are still plenty of buyers out there. We're seeing a lot of investors. We're seeing people who have taken their money out of the stock market before things started to slow down a little bit, and they're now putting that into the property market. There's no money putting it in the bank and waiting. So the property market in Paddington, you'll see, especially in the inner kind of city fringe, has stayed really, really strong. In fact, it's probably even growing. The interest rates have come down. The government's pretty much written blank checks to the banks to continue lending to keep the economy moving. So there's heaps of opportunity out there. There's more buyers in the marketplace than there has been. There's still so few properties available for sale. So plenty still going on. If you want to talk about some of the options you've got around, even potentially if you're still looking to go to the market, you had an auction in mind, you can do online auctions. There's so many different options available. We just need to be able to be dynamic enough to change tack. Pardon me. There goes my voice. Anyway, thank you very much everybody for watching, and I'll see you next week.